Hi everyone, just doing a little mic check. We go live in about 12-13 minutes. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Hopefully you've got your entry form that is pinned to the top. I'll see you in a bit. Valentine's Day. Hey, oh, Toby, come here. I've been looking for you. Come here. Behold, Tobias. Say hi to Toby. Hey. Okay, welcome to the quiz. Oh, Steve's got his notepad. That's good. If it's your first time playing, this is how you play. Now, what I'm going to do, just very quickly, is in the chat, I'm just going to post, it's there now, the online entry form, because that is where, hi Julie, that is where you write your answers to the quiz. Please do not write answers to the quiz in the chat. You write them on the form, because I mark the form completely for you. So it's an online form that you fill in. You've got two choices. You can either do that bit by bit. Oh, hi Steve, Toby says. You can, do you know, apparently it's really, really not good to wave on Zoom. And I've been waving for a year. Not that we're on Zoom, but you know what I mean. Anyway, never mind. Oh, by the way, before I forget, Nikki and Rob have been together for 23 years today. So happy anniversary, you two. Yeah, I mark the quiz completely for you. People either fill in the online entry form question by question as we go. Can you see Toby? Or what? Hi, Gabor. He's here. And look at my card. Look at my card I got. How cool. Like that. What some people do is they write on the quiz on pen and paper, on a pad of paper, and they copy it across to the form later. Please do that, because I'll mark it for you and return your score in the form of a league table with all the answers, questions and answers tomorrow. You're welcome, Rob, by email. So make sure you type the email in correctly. Please don't Google. It's not hard enough to Google, and it kind of spoils it for everybody, because we take an average mark and we work out how hard to make the quiz based on that. So just do your best. You should get half marks, reasonably easy. Obviously, it's Valentine's tonight, so there's a lot of films and music and stuff like that in along that theme. Please make a small donation for playing. We've managed to keep going for nearly a year now. We have got another free quiz planned the back end of March. I've put that on the page as well, so that one's free. But please, a little donation for playing this quiz for your team is much appreciated, and it means we can carry on providing them for you. So here we go. Are you ready? It starts nice and easy, and it gets harder as we go. I know, I keep my stuff behind the couch. It plays this game with me. Anyway, question 13. Which Disney film features a scene in which the title characters accidentally kiss when sharing a plate of spaghetti and meatballs? It does start nice and easy. Which Disney film features a scene in which the title characters accidentally kiss when sharing a plate of spaghetti and meatballs? Question 14. If you have two wine glasses in front of you, lucky you, in a restaurant, and you order white wine, would you expect it to be poured in the wider or the narrower of the two glasses in normal circumstances? So if you had two, hopefully Steve, you'll get this one, two wine glasses in front of you in a restaurant and you order white wine, would you expect it to be poured into the wider or the narrower of the two glasses? Question 15. In what country is Benidorm? So that's 15. In what country is Benidorm? Hi, Siobhan. He did it again. Question 16. In a well-known fairy tale, which brother and sister, so you need both, come across a witch who lives in a house made of cake and sweets? I'm sure you remember, Steve. So in a well-known fairy tale, which brother and sister came across a witch who lives in a house made of cake and sweets? Question 17. What was the first name, just need the first name, of the character played by John Travolta in the film Grease? So what was the first name of the character played by John Travolta in the film Grease? Should say this as well. Please don't take the quiz too seriously. It is a bit of fun. And by entering, it does say this on the form, you are kind of agreeing that the answers I provide are the answers that are taken. It has to be that way. But we do consider, obviously, alternatives. Oh, happy birthday, Catherine and Daniel. Question 18. Who had a hit with Unchained Melody in 2002? Was it Gareth Gates or Will Young? There's been a few of them, hasn't there? But who had a hit in 2002 with Unchained Melody? Gareth Gates or Will Young? Question 19. In the film Titanic, what is the only thing that Rose is wearing when Jack does a nude sketch of her? So in the film Titanic, what's the only thing that Rose is wearing when Jack does a nude sketch of her? Stephen, have you got your Grogu there as well? Someone else, two others have got them now. We're invading. You know what I mean, Kathy. Sometimes I get all sorts of emails and it's just like, ooh. Question 20. Which song was released first? Was it Everything I Do It For You by Bryan Adams or Love Is All Around, Wet, Wet, Wet? Which one was out first? Oh, Steve's got twins. Yeah, Katie's called hers Brogu, Brother Grogu. Which song was released first? Everything I Do It For You. I didn't know till today that the brackets are at the beginning of that. That's weird. Or Love Is All Around. Question 21. What month is missing from the Robert Burns poem, My love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in... Apologies, I missed a space out there. What month is missing from the Robert Burns poem, My love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in... And you've got a drop-down menu on your form. Ooh, as well, we've got a poll on the page. It's probably about 2 posts down. I'm going to close that tomorrow. There's 2 near the top. That's a very awkward question, Claire. We kind of had a nice day yesterday together. She's probably watching. Yeah, we've got a poll at the top. I've gone red. We've got a completely multiple choice quiz. That's at the top. And there's also food and drink. No, I think that one's top and the other one's second. So last chance to vote. Happy Valentine's Day to my Douglet. Oh. Question 22. By definition, which of the following is common to all sushi dishes? Is it rice, fish, or soy sauce? That was Amy in the chat. So by definition, which of the following is common to all sushi dishes? Rice, fish, or soy sauce? I really enjoyed today looking at all the different films and stuff, you know. Been good. 3. The songs Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me by U2 and Kiss from a Rose by Seal. Both feature on the soundtrack of which 95 film? It's the Batmans again. Is it Batman Begins? Is it Batman itself? Is it Batman Forever or Batman and Robin? Can you remember which one? So the songs Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me by U2 and Kiss from a Rose featured in which Batman film? Unusual to have two, isn't it? They're both big then. Question 24. There's a couple of multiple choice in it this time. It's a tough quiz on Friday, wasn't it? If a menu is a la carte, does this mean that you can choose options as part of a meal with a fixed total price, or you can choose options that are priced individually? So which of those two? If it's a la carte, does it mean you can choose options as part of a meal with a fixed total price, or you can choose options that are priced individually? Have we all got a glass of wine and pizza? "25. In which series of novels does a teenager called Bella Swan fall in love with a 104-year-old? Hi, Lucas. Third time. Hi, Lucas. In which series of novels does a teenager called Bella Swan fall in love with a 104-year-old? "26. And I didn't know this had bounced around the channels, this program as well. Which E4 show features a couple being given £14,000 to spend on their wedding, but when they have to spend, where they have to spend time apart, with the groom being left to plan every detail of it? So which E4 show shows a couple being given £14,000 to spend on their wedding, but where they have to spend the time apart, with the groom being left to plan every detail of it? It's so bad it's good, that. Oh, Paul's got a takeaway meal. Chris is eating recommended crisps that Lucas has recommended. 27. Mentioned in the first few lines of the play, where is Romeo and Juliet set? It's in the second sentence. So mentioned in the first few lines of the play, where is Romeo and Juliet set? Could I organise what? What could I organise, Siobhan? 28. What public sector profession receives the most Valentine's cards? So which profession receives the most Valentine's cards? A well-known profession. Siobhan, you know I can't remember what 26 is when it's 2 questions away. I can't remember the last one. We'll get to it in a bit. We'll go back to it in a bit. We repeat them when we get to 30. 29, first developed in 1879. What's the world's oldest artificial sweetener? I did intend to actually have it half general knowledge and half Valentine's, but it's turned into almost all Valentines with weaklings like this. First developed in 1879. What's the world's oldest artificial sweetener? Oh, yes, yeah, I can organise weddings, yeah. Don't think I'd be good at that. Question 30. It's a Valentine's themed anagram. See how you go with it? I'm not going to give you any more clues other than it's one word and it's something to do with Valentine's Day. Or could be. Okay, whilst you're working that one out, I'll just go through the first ones for you. So which Disney film featured a scene in which the title characters accidentally kiss when sharing a plate of spaghetti and meatballs? 14, if you had 2 wine glasses in front of you in a restaurant and you order white wine, oh, Kathy was the first to get it, would you expect it to be poured into the wider or the narrower of the 2 glasses? 15, in what country is Benidorm? And 16, in a well-known fairy tale, what's Mel laughing at? Which brother and sister came across a witch who lives in a house made of cake and sweets? No, Marie. Not the brand name. What was the first name of the character played by John Travolta in the film Grease? And question 18, who had a hit with Unchained Melody in 2002, Gareth Gates or Will Young? Few are getting it now. Mark's got it and Neil's got it. Question 19, in the film Titanic, what's the only thing that Rose is wearing when Jack does a nude sketch of her? Question 20, which song was released first, the Bryan Adams one or the Wet, Wet, Wet one? You've got the choices on your form. And 21, what month is missing from the Robert Burns poem extract, My love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in? 22, by definition, which of the following is common to all sushi dishes? Rice, fish, or soy sauce? Yeah, Sheila, was it you or Kieran? And then those 2 songs, Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me by U2 and Kiss My Rose by Seal, both featured on the soundtrack of which of those Batman films? These are on the rerun, by the way, in the break on the screen for you as well. If a menu is a la carte, does that mean you can choose options as part of a meal with a fixed total price? Or you can choose options that are priced individually? Me got it. 25. In which series of novels does a teenager called Bella Swan fall in love with a 104-year-old? And 26. Which Channel 4 show features a couple being given £14,000 to spend on their wedding, but where they have to spend time apart and the groom being left to plan every detail of it? Have you seen some of them where it goes wrong? It's like, oh my goodness. You think it's staged? Oh, Kirsty's got 27. Mentioned in the first few lines of the play, where is Romeo and Juliet set? And 28, what public sector professional receives the most Valentine's cards? Quiz is out of 65 tonight, by the way. There's 60 questions in total. Yay, I'm on the telly. Hi, Steve. 4 times. First developed in 1879. What's the world's oldest artificial sweetener? And then question 30. It is Valentine's themed. If you've got it, clue is it's one word. That will help you. Okay, we've gone to the mixed video round. There is a couple of catchphrases in there, but there's other stuff as well. As we always say, if for any reason the live video does go off, we'll be right back within a minute. If you refresh your screen, we'll be on a different feed, but we should be fine. See you in a minute.
Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Flim flam beetle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle lurfer ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hippa dippa doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, I said noodle doodle sing sang. He said noodle doodle sing sang. Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Come on and sing, come on. Flim flam beetle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle lurfer ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hippa dippa doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang flim flam beetle bottle flip flop.
I'm also just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her.
There. Well, if you could have an easel with anybody, men-wise, who would it be?
Well, I can only name one, can't I? I have 4, but it's Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson? Yeah. I know, I love Jack Nicholson as an actor, but, you know, I mean, a young girl like
well, I
you.
like the experienced, mature...
How do you do? Do you like my red spotty mug? I did mean to say, actually, I meant to put on the caption that building is in the US. Oh, it's like Cilla Black. Oh, bless her. You'll know the person, Laura, although she does look really different. Really different in that. Her voice sounds the same, but she does look different because she's younger. Okay, onto the music round. So quite a few different decades in this. Can you try and name the name of the artist, which is worth half a point, followed by the name of the song, which is worth half a point, and put them on the same question in that order if you could. See you in a moment.
When two hearts are caring, when two hearts are caring.
I don't care, 'cause I've never been so high. I don't care, 'cause I've never been so high. I love it when you call me. I love it when you call me.
Good songs in there, weren't there? Really good ones. Okay, what we do at this... Are you having a good Valentine's Day? Oh, Valentine's. Yeah, what we do in this bit is we have a short break. The questions that I've already read out will be on this side of the screen. I don't know why I'm putting my thumb up. On this side of the screen, there's 5 questions kind of themed around sweetness, things like that. Okay, they're on screen for you. They are worth points. 1 or 2 people still just missing that bit out, but they are worth points. And if you don't answer that bit, you'll get mixed up on the rest of the form. So make sure you answer them. After the break, we've got a smaller, but I've got connections round, Sheila, don't worry. Connections round, some harder questions, and of course, the wipeout round. Please make a small donation for playing. We do ask you to do that. And I'll see you in 10 minutes. I sense caution there, Siobhan. She's like, I'm actually doing quite well. I sense caution. We'll see how it goes, eh? Anyway, for the first time, what we're going to do is we're going to go live to somebody's living room right now. And it's Neil. No, imagine you could, though. It'd be like Gogglebox, wouldn't it? It'd be brilliant. Okay, we have got a short connections round. Now, we've done this many times on a Sunday before, but we've just got 4 questions, and the 5th one is a Valentine's connection. The questions themselves aren't actually Valentine's questions, if that helps. Don't know how this is going to go. I think you're either going to find it really easy or really hard. I'm just not sure. So here we go, 46. So there's 4 questions, and there's a link, which is the answer to the 5th one. So 46 is, what's the largest instrument in the string section of a classical orchestra? So 46, what's the largest instrument in the string section of a classical orchestra? They're not all one-word answers, these as well. Sometimes they are, aren't they? Press that wrong button. There we go. 47. What is an anemometer used to measure? Is it wind speed, pressure, or electric current? Just keep in mind that question 50 is what's the link between them, and it is a Valentine's link. Just keep that in mind. Question 48. Which Cat Stevens song was a hit single for Rod Stewart in 1977 and Sheryl Crow in 2003? So which Cat Stevens song was a hit single for Rod Stewart in 1977 and Sheryl Crow in 2003? So you've only got 4 questions this time to get the link from. Does that make it easier or harder? And 49, what 4-word phrase derives from an incident in the Battle of Copenhagen when Lord Nelson used his telescope in a particular way to ignore signal flags that gave him permission to withdraw? A well-known phrase. What 4-word phrase derives from an incident in the Battle of Copenhagen when Lord Nelson used his telescope in a particular way to ignore signal flags that gave him permission to withdraw? Tricky, that one. And then 50 is what's the link? And it's, as we said before in the connection, right, the link's only worth 1 point. It is only worth 1 point. And the other 4, well, they're worth a point each too. Okay. Right, now I'll just go through them one more time. Try that again. There we go. So 46 was, what's the largest instrument in the string section of a classical orchestra? Remember, there's a link for these. What's an anemometer used to measure? Is it wind speed, pressure, or electric current? Then with 48, which Cat Stevens song was a hit single for Rod Stewart in 77 and Sheryl Crow in 2003. I love that song, actually. And then 49 is the trickiest one, this. What four-word phrase derives from an incident in the Battle of Copenhagen when Lord Nelson used his telescope in a particular way to ignore signal flags that gave him permission to withdraw? And then 50 is, what's the connection? Everybody's gone really quiet. I think they must be thinking. Oh, Steph's not got it. It's only worth the point. It's like, oh my god. Siobhan's given up now. No, we have got the harder ones to come, but they're not that bad. Okay, okay, here we go. Take your head out of your hands. Back to normal. Okay, so these do not have connections. Okay, they're just normal questions. All right, normal questions. So 51, multiple choice. In what year did Victoria and David Beckham, yeah, we've got Wipeout to come yet, get married? 95, 97, 99 or 2001? So once again, there is no connection between these. This is a different little bit. Didn't have time to do me background. Okay. "52, love this one. Which fictional character is sometimes referred to in some countries as Mr. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang? Which fictional character is sometimes referred to in some countries as Mr. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang? There is a connection, honestly. 53. Are lovebirds types of parrot, dove, or swift? So are lovebirds type of parrot, dove, or swift? If it is your first time, what we normally do is we try and keep the average mark of people playing. It's out of 65. You'll see why it's out of 65 and there's only 60 questions in a minute. But we try and keep it between 70 and 80%, which is reasonably high, really, of what people get. And we normally manage that. So I think people should be within that bracket tonight. He says. Lisa's like, I used to like that one. I don't like it now. I don't like it. I don't know. 54. Which European country has the word love within its name? So which European country has the word love within its name? Has anyone got the connection? Anybody got it? And the last one of these. Named after a Greek philosopher, what type of love is defined as being, could get all sorts for this, free from physical desire? Do you want another clue on the connection? Or has anybody got it? named after a Greek philosopher. Only in Peanut Land. It's what we call it, me and Amy. When I'm doing my quiz stuff, she says we're in Peanut Land. Named after a Greek philosopher, what type of love is defined as being free from physical desire? Okay, well, I'll say with the connections, without giving it away. There's only one word in each. Some of the answers are more than one word. Okay, so for example, the harder one there was 4 words. You're only looking at one word for each of those 4 answers to give you the connection. Okay, that's the best you're gonna get. Oh, one person's got it. Oh, 2 people have got it. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so that makes sense. So you only really need the one word from each of the answers to get the connection. It's not necessarily the whole answer, if you know what I mean. Best you're going to get. Okay, on to...
Yes, it's a wipeout.
Siobhan's not pleased with that. Yay, Susie's got it. Okay. Okay. On to Wipeout Round. Now, the way this works is that's why there's that discrepancy between it's out of 65, but there's only 60 questions. Because the last 5 questions are worth 2 points each. Yay! But if you get one of these wrong, if you answer one wrong, you get no points for the round. Now, nobody's making you answer them. You can opt out because there's a box underneath. They're all 50-50s. They're always 50-50s nowadays. And you can opt out and you just lose the points for that one question, not losing all potentially 10. Okay, it's a gambling game. It really is. Last couple of times we've had 20, high 20s wipeout. Before that we had 50%, so be careful. Here we go. So worth 2 points this. In Japan, it's traditional for women to give men what on Valentine's Day? Is it chocolates or flowers? Of course, mentioned in the chat before, you've got till 10 o'clock to submit your form. So that is an hour after we finish in about 10 minutes. I'll post on Facebook the connection at 10 o'clock when it shuts. And then, of course, you get all the answers tomorrow by 3 o'clock with a league table in your email. So in Japan, it's traditional for women to give men what on Valentine's Day? Is it chocolates or flowers? I love the wipeout round, Debbie. I love it. Oh, there's always one in the wipeout round, which is just something that I just like. Like, say the other day we had, and a lot of people got this wrong. Inoculate. I was convinced inoculate had 2 N's in it. Convinced, but it didn't. So, you know, and a lot of people thought the same. Question 57. According to its lyrics, what colour of hair does the subject of the song Wonderful Tonight have? Blonde or brown? This is the one for me. I used to sing this song in a band. For a year, I was singing the wrong colour hair. Just discovered. So according to its lyrics, what colour of hair, I swear, does the subject of the song Wonderful Tonight have? Blonde or brown? I did, Debbie, I forgot about it. And now it's time for the good bit. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Question 58. In Greek mythology, who's the god of love? Is it Eros or Cupid? So they are worth 2 points. So you can rack some points up here. In Greek mythology, who's the god of love? Is it Eros or Cupid? Yeah, I was completely oblivious, Debbie, until today. Today we associate love with the heart, but this wasn't always the case. In medieval times, which internal organ was believed to cause love? Was it the liver or kidney? So today we associate love with the heart, but this wasn't always the case. In medieval times, which internal organ was believed to cause love? Was it liver or kidney? Are you ready? Here we go, the last one. Okay, question 60. This is the last question of the quiz, still worth 2 points. Are you going to gamble? Each of the E.L. James 50 Shades original trilogy featured a large image of an item on its cover. Which item did the final book of the trilogy picture? That's the 2012 book. A mask or a key? It has, Kathy. I liked it though. Each of the E.L. James 50 Shades original trilogy features a large image of an item on its cover. The first one had a tie, didn't it? Which item did the final book of the trilogy picture? Was 2012. Was it a mask or a key? Okay, now I will go through those final ones one more time on the screen for you. You can wind the video back, so if you need a replay of the first questions, or say the video bit or the music bit if you want, you can do that by rewinding. On Facebook, you do have to wait until the video goes off in the next 5 minutes, then you can rewind. On YouTube, you can do it at any time, so you could do it right now. It's not, I don't think it is, Claire. Honestly, I don't think it is. I'll post it at 10 what the connection is. Please make a small donation for playing. That's how we keep running. At the moment, we've got about 50% of teams donating. It would be great if everyone just chucked a couple of pounds in the pot. We can do more free quizzes and so on, because this is my full-time job. Next quiz is Tuesday, and that's Trip Tuesday. It's a good one this week. Thank you very much for playing, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. These are, I'll just flick through these quickly because these are the connections and we've done them twice before. Thanks, Sheila. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks, Kathy. That's the hard one. And then the connection. Then we had, in what year did Victoria and David Beckham get married? Thanks, Susie. 52, which fictional character? I think with this, you're going to be surprised that your score's higher than you think. Which fictional character is sometimes referred to in some countries as Mr. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang? Thanks, Rob. Are lovebirds parrots, doves, or swifts? An angry man outside the house. Who's going to be outside? An angry man. Which European country has the word love within its name? Thanks, Marie. 55, named after a Greek philosopher, what type of love is defined as being free from physical desire? Then we've got the wipeout. These are worth 2 points each. In Japan, it's traditional for women to give men what on Valentine's Day? Chocolates or flowers? Who haven't I said thank you to? Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Kathy. According to the lyrics, the one I got wrong, what colour of hair does the subject of the song Wonderful Tonight have in the lyrics? Blonde or brown? 58. In Greek mythology, who is the god of love? Is it Eros or Cupid? 59. Today we associate love with the heart, but this wasn't always the case. In medieval times, which internal organ was believed to cause love? Was it liver or kidney? And then your last one. Each of the trilogy, 50 Shades trilogy, features a large item on the cover. Which item did the final book of the trilogy have on it? Was it a mask or a key? Thanks, Neil. Thanks, mate. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And I'll see you soon. Oh, by the way, Chloe's 9. He's got a boyfriend. Be careful. Anyway, see you later.